Welcome back, everybody, to the finals of this TLS Qualifier number 6. We have Project versus Rams, a PBT, and Game 2 will be on Electric Circuit.
Yep, and Project, for a guy who's only just getting back into it, is looking scarily good. He was really strong in that last game and has been really strong throughout the tournament today as well. So let's see if Rams can be someone to take a game off him. I mean, it's a tall order. It's a very tall order, especially for someone whose main isn't necessarily Protoss. I know he is his usual thing to off race, but nonetheless, it can still have an effect on you mechanically and just in your general game knowledge. So I think Rams is going to have a hard time.
See, what I'm wondering is if he went 10-15 game 1, is he going to DT rush? Proxy Robo? You know, what kind of crazy cheese is he going to bust out?
I think it's going to be a cheese. Just saying, I think it's going to be a cheese.
Well, let's see if you're right, Elegant. Let's go straight into the game.
Can't wait.
And here we are in game number 2. At the top left as the Peach Terran, we have Project. At the bottom right as the green Protoss, we have Rams.
Yes, indeed we do. Battle of the big hitters. And this could be the final game of the TLS qualifiers. So make sure you remember this momentous occasion, guys. Get your cameras at the ready for the game that could potentially see us into the next stage of this grand tournament in its inaugural season.
That is a good point here. This could be the last one. It's very exciting, and a probe is going out very early. Uh-oh.
It's a cheese. It's a cheese.
The proxy gates.
How smart do we feel now, Sale? How smart do we feel now? I feel pretty smart.
Well, dude, I always feel smart, man. I just wake up in the morning, tell myself how smart I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't even think of a smart cereal. I was trying to think of a cereal which you could like pun the name of to mean you're smart, but I literally can't, which I guess doesn't speak well for my brain power today.
It's been a few hours, Elegant. It's been a few hours since we started.
Yeah.
And he's actually not even waiting to 9 supply. He's doing an 8-8 gate. Oh no, he's doing an 8-9 gate. Alright, there we go.
That's hardcore.
Oh wait, no, he's not building another gateway.
What? 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 Okay.
Well,
so
the problem for him is that Project is doing the good old anti-Zealot SimCity here, so this space between the barracks and the depot, Marines can pass through here, but Zealots can't, so you can just like run around back and forth and micro down. And yeah, now the thing is, going for 1 gate proxy is also very a viable thing and allows you to actually transition faster and get goons faster than if you go for a hardcore like 2 gate proxy. When you go for 2 gate proxy in the middle, you're basically just all-inning with the Zealots. When you go for 1 gate, you're putting on a lot of pressure with the Zealots, but you can still transition out. You're not committed to the Gs.
Yeah, you can just about transition out. It's tough, but you can. Having said that though, the ones out, I often don't really feel like it's enough the ones out at a time, because by the time the Terran gets 3 Marines, you're going to have a really rough time killing any of them because their DPS is just so high.
That's true, but I mean, I've seen C lose to this like every time he plays Pro League. Sorry C, I love you. You don't, I don't think he speaks English, but C,
he does a bit.
You're a cool dude, but you can't beat Zealots in TVP for some reason, and it made me very sad when I watched your games. So anyway, yeah. So even though, as you say, there's good SimCity, there's a lot of time still for the Marines to come out. It is actually, even though it's proxy, it's still quite a long distance because they're cross map.
Yeah, it is.
It's still going to require a lot of good micro on Project side and can definitely do some damage.
Yeah, it definitely can. Having said that, there are 2 Marines out already. Let's see if he's going to be able to snipe off the SCV. He will be able to snipe off the SCV building the factory. That is, of course, quite important because Vulture popping out makes this much less effective. So he's got to try and delay that as long as he possibly can. The probe making itself useful as well right there, managing to get 1 hit only on the Marine, but Project's micro is looking good, and that first cell is now quite severely damaged. So the second one's going to have to come in and pick up the mantle.
I mean, he's only killed 1 SCV so far, right? That's it. He hasn't killed anything else. Oh, just as I say it. But, wow, that's still quite impressive. Oh, man, but they're on both sides. No, they're not on both sides. Oh, man, the probe should have attacked the red Marine. Attack the red marine. Attack the red marine.
Looks like the Probe actually will manage to get itself a marine kill, and that is nice micro right there from Rams. And Project is looking in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to have to get back and defend his SCV line. He now only has 2 marines against 2 zealots, and that is not the best situation to be in. There is a vulture building in the factory. I'm surprised that he's not microing his SCVs a little bit more. The SCVs are starting to go down. He looks like he might lose a couple more, losing 1 more SCV right there. The vulture has popped out, so he will finally be able to defend, and the pressure is all but over right now from Rams, but I think he has done the necessary damage he needed to do.
Indeed, and well, I mean, this is very interesting. So he's got another gateway coming up. His core is done, so he can start making dragoons. He needs the dragoons to defend against the vulture. And what is Project going to do? Project looks like he's just going to attack with this small group of units. I don't know if that's the best idea, because dragoons actually, you can micro them quite well against marines and vultures. You know, they're pretty beefy, and they have, once you get the range upgrade, they have longer range than marines and vultures. I think without any upgrades, they have the same range as marines. So the marines will still be somewhat effective, but it's still a little bit, gotta be a bit careful. Meanwhile, it looks like Project has decided just to keep going with the normal FD attack. He's gonna get 1 tank, gonna get some mines for his vultures, and just do a bit of a push here. And looks like Rams is gonna expand.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of money in the bank, and definitely earmarked for that Nexus. So Rams kind of calling this right, I think, knowing that he doesn't need to pump out too many units as of yet, because of course it can be extra damaging when you sacrifice your expansion timing for the sake of getting extra units out that you don't need that early. We do still have an SCV scout running around in the Process's main, so he's going to get a full scout on the Process's base, so that's a little bit disadvantageous, because of course you like to keep your opponent in the dark as much as possible, but there's no real way he could have prevented this at that stage.
Wow. Project is actually doing a fake FD into a 2-fact. He's doing a fake double, guys. This is so cool. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, FD, I keep saying FD, but FD stands for fake double because originally when people started doing the build, it was at a time when Terrans would often 2-fact. So the FD means you fake double, which is you actually only get 1 factory, you pretend you're 2-facting, and you expand behind it. In this case, Project is pretending he's fake doubling and doing a real double. So he just like double negative the build, and is actually just going to 2-fact Rams here. And if I'm Rams, I would not see that coming because of this bunker and the way this base looks. I would be like, oh, he's totally just doing like a defensive FD or something because he's scared of me.
There is no way in hell that Rams, having scouted that bunker, will know what's happening. There's no way.
This is really cool. I love this play, and it's especially because his SCV, he saw what was going on. He saw the fast expand follow up of his opponent. I mean, look at this, goon range isn't even done yet. There's no way for him to even harass his bunker. And oh, this is really smart from Project. I love it.
This is very smart play. This is really good play. And I don't know if this is something I've really seen done before. Certainly, it's not something I've seen often at all. And I think it's looking good to work. I mean, Rams is doing fairly well in terms of his dragoon count. He's got, let's see, 4 dragoons out so far and 2 zealots. So not that amazingly, but he could just about hold out against this if his micro is right on point. He does have a natural expansion up. He is building an extra gateway as well as his rover. So he will be soon producing out of 3 gateways. But of course, he's quite likely to lose that middle gateway in the map quite early on.
Yeah, that's the beauty about this follow-up is that, you know, basically with what Rams is doing against the 2-fact, he just wants to kind of micro his goons, buy as much time as possible, and kind of reinforce and let his superior economy kick in. The problem is, since he proxied one of his gateways, he's going to lose part of his production capability straight away without even being able to defend it. Oh my god, he expanded again. Oh no, he made a 3rd base. His rogue was just finished. He still has no idea the attack is coming. Project's not even actually going for the gateway. He's running around it, so it's not scouted. He's going completely around, so Rams is not going to have any idea what's happening until it's right at his door.
Oh, Rams in so much trouble. But this proves to you how heavy all-in this 2-fact style play really is, because look, if the Process was able to maintain that 3rd base, then he'd be in a great position economically. It's going to be such a tall order though. 4 tanks, a whole handful of marines, and 5 vultures as well with mines. That's a big minefield he's going to be able to lay down. Project running the risk of getting one of his tanks sniped off early though. Rams taking a second to really process what he's seeing. He's doing his best to snipe out tanks, but I just don't think he has the power. This is such a huge push from Project coming in right now. Rams is in a huge amount of trouble. He's got 4 dragoons facing down against a very significant push. I think Rams is going to be done. Project looking absolutely dominant right here, mining up the natural expansion as he goes.
Oh man, mines all over the natural. The probes are coming off to fight, but there's 4 siege tanks there. The probe's not gonna cut it. An Obs comes out, but there's not enough dragoons to do anything about it anyway. and now Project is rallying down vultures from these two factories. Siege mode is almost finished there, and that'll probably just be the nail on the coffin here. The natural nexus is going down, and there is the siege mode, so Project can just start slowly but surely pushing his way in. All the gateways will soon be in siege range, and man, look at, you can see how greedy Rams is being. He got all his tech up, he got a Citadel, he got a Robo as well, he double expanded. He was basically kind of saying, I really hope Project doesn't attack me soon. And unfortunately, that gamble did not work out here. Project did exactly what he needed to kind of counter Rams' greedy style here. I mean, Rams was just being very, very greedy, essentially.
Yeah, he actually definitely was. And I feel that, but I don't know, because he felt like he had all the necessary information. He saw the bunker. Anyone else would have assumed, the same as he did, that he was facing against a fast expand. So this was just really, really smart play from Project. I don't think we can really blame Rams entirely for what's happened here. Oh, big minefield! Not quite happening right here. Mines are going to do pretty little in the air. But
he wants to make emergency DTs.
He's trying.
He sees the attack come in, he just throws in an archives. I'll make a DT, it'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, emergency DTs would have been good in this situation, actually. Really.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the Terran has no mobile detection. The only thing that can kill DTs is spider mines. And if you're unlucky, the DTs can actually just drag the mines into the entire clump. Like, imagine if a DT comes out, drags this spider mine on the edge right into the middle of the tank, so you just blow everything up, including all the Marines.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the gateways are getting mined up, so I don't think they'll even come out properly.
No, I don't think it would even matter anyway, because I think Project... Well, having said that, Project still doesn't have a natural expansion, which is crazy. He's got a third factory up, and he's on 55 supply. He's just so all in on this push, but I'm pretty sure it's a resounding success at this point. There's one DT, however, make its way towards the tanks, where it's going to be able to swipe away. But these vultures can actually just set to work on all the probes, and to be honest, one DT is not going to be enough to make the difference. And yeah, all the probes are done, and GG!
GG! Project is the champion! Project is the champion. Yes!
Of qualifier number 6.
Yes! Project! Sorry, fanboy.
No. You're entirely entitled to be happy. Project coming back after a long period of absence, showing that he still has what it takes to be a champion, and taking down qualifier number 6 with flying colours right there, demolishing Rams in the final set. So, guys, be aware, you have witnessed history. You are here at the end of the first set of TLS qualifiers, and how do you feel? I bet you feel pretty good.
That's right, part of history indeed. And so that means we know who are the qualifiers from all of the finals of the groups, and also I believe the points have been tallied. I've just been informed, so everything has been updated. So we now know who our 24 qualifiers will be for the first group stage. Let me have a quick look here. All right, I guess I can just read them off here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this on the screen somehow. Let me figure it out. Let me see if I'm Gosu enough. While I do that, if you could do another shout out to our sponsors, that'd be awesome, Elegant.
Yes, I am more than happy to. I would very much like to thank our sponsors once again. It's always a pleasure. Of course, for this particular event, we have been very, very kindly supported by Twitch TV and Razer, who have not only put up the prize pools, but Razer sending these fantastic headphones to both in sale, and Twitch TV showing their support, not least by featuring us on the front page of their website. So thank you very much to both of those guys. They, of course, funded this whole thing, and big thanks as well to Team Liquid, who make it all the more possible, providing a lot of support and of course providing great viewership as well. And thanks to you guys as well for watching, because the sponsors,
the viewers,
the sponsors rely on you to watch streams on Twitch TV and to buy Razer stuff and to keep
Razer stuff. Woo!
Yes, indeed. Listen to Sale. Sale knows what's up.
Yeah, I just went and ordered a mouse and a keyboard for my birthday. I was like, yeah, support Razer.
Awesome.
All right,
see, I already have a Razer mouse.
I am ready with the Liquipedia page, so if anyone for some reason doesn't want to be spoiled or something and wants to watch VODs, then I guess close your eyes and your ears. And for everyone else, I hope this works.
Oh no!
Alright, we can see Liquipedia. We can't see Elegant anymore though. I hope this is legible and it's big enough. Anyway, so I'll just quickly go off, rattle off the names. So from Qualifier 1, we had Eon Zerg and Technics, first and second. True Touch and Bakryu. Draw, our first non-Zerg qualifier, won qualifier number 3, so it was him and South Park. Julia and Andre winning qualifier 4. G5 and DeWalt yesterday, and then Project and Rams today. Congratulations to all those guys to qualifying. But more importantly, I think, is people want to look at the points chart. Let me actually just zoom this in a little bit. Ah, there we go, nice and big. So if we have a look at this, it looks like as our #1 qualifier, it will be Terra. Of course, he was leading for most of the way here. You can see he got quite a few points in the first few qualifiers. So with a whopping 169 points, he's going to qualify. Another Terran is always good. And then it'll be the rest of these players: Vadi, Nemu, Jim, TTF, Ariador, aka Liquid Drone, Cozy, Pike, Zero, Napoleon, Infected, and Enjoy Me. So it looks like Infected did actually barely squeak in at the end here. Looks pretty close here at the end. Oh man, look at this. 1 point difference between 12th and 13th.
Wow, that's incredible.
2 points between 12th and 14th. Octurk and Flip were off by 1 and 2 points. That is crazy.
That's incredibly crazy. And look at that, like players like Dash Writer, Ace, just not quite making the cut. These are good players who have been edged out here by those top players. So definitely earning their places in the next round. Congratulations to those guys, and commiserations to the rest of them, but better luck next time. There will of course be plenty more tournaments for you guys.
That's right. This is a tournament series. So after this first season of TLS, there'll be 2 more $500 tournaments, and then a $2,000 championship, which will have seeding based on how well you did in the previous seasons as well. So yeah, sign up for everything.
Exactly.
All right, so I'd like to give a final thanks to our sponsors, Razer and Twitch. Another final thanks also to all the organizers of the TLS. You guys are awesome, and all their names will be in the credits reel. So stay tuned for that. Of course, there is also a nice sneak peek of next week's round of 24 matches. That's right, there won't be any break. We're just going straight on to the group stage of the actual tournament next weekend. And hopefully there will be an announcement on Team Liquid of what the groups will be sometime Wednesday or Thursday. That's usually when it's done. So keep your eyes out for that. And in the meantime, I will see you guys all next weekend.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. You'll be seeing me again very soon as well. This has been the TLS Qualifier #6, and I believe we are out of here.
Peace out.